Hello and welcome back to another video, a vlog, specifically my birthday vlog. It's not my birthday today, but it is tomorrow. And so I've taken a bunch of days off work. I mean, technically I haven't taken a bunch of days off. I've taken 2 days off work, but it just so happens that when I line those 2 days off, it gives me 5 days off with my weekend days. Anyways, so I'm off work for 5 days. I'm very excited. We don't really have anything planned. I feel like every year we like try and do something fun for my birthday, and it always is fun, but this year I kind of just want to like chill and relax, and I'm feeling very tired, so probably sleep quite a bit. Pat's at work today, I'm off today, it's Thursday today. And I sold a couple things online last night, so I packed those up. I need to head to the post office to drop those off shortly. I think Charlotte would fancy another walk, so gonna do that. And then I have an event this evening at the Bay, which they're doing like an International Women's Month event. So that's on from 5 to 7 tonight, so I'm gonna go do that. I think I'm going to, instead of doing something like, I don't know, we usually try and do like, oh, if it's someone's birthday, we'll do like brunch or we'll do dinner or whatever. But I think tomorrow I kind of just want to like have a very chill day. I messaged my friend Catherine to see if her and her dog want to come over tomorrow night and we can order in and just relax. I look tired, but that is all. So I'm just kind of cleaning up now, half in case Catherine comes over tomorrow, but also half because we just needed a bit of a tidy. So that's what I'm doing at the moment, listening to music. That's about it. I'll keep you guys posted on what we get up to. So the event that I was telling you guys about that I was going to go to earlier, I did not attend. I just wasn't feeling great, and I didn't really want to feel sick tomorrow on my actual birthday, so I figured I would just stay home and nap instead, and that's exactly what I did, and I'm feeling better for it. And I also finished my book, which is very exciting, The Testament. This is very good. I like this a lot more than I liked Handmaid's Tale. Not that I disliked Handmaid's Tale, but I found that this one, probably like halfway through, I like started to get like actually hooked on reading it and was like thinking about the characters when I wasn't reading it, and that's always a sign of a good book. Whereas The Handmaid's Tale, I think because it was all kind of described very neutrally. Of course, like what was going on in the book, there was like lots of ups and downs in terms of like the actual like idea of the story, but the way Margaret Atwood describes it isn't very like suspenseful or anything like that. I wasn't as hooked on that one, whereas The Testament I was, because there's a lot more action towards the second half of the book. So I did enjoy that one. I'm gonna lend both books to my mom because she wants to read them. But yeah, I think that this one is a little bit more gripping. But other than that, Pat's home now. He got home from work. We just ordered Pizza Hut, which is very exciting. Probably just eat our pizza and watch something on YouTube.
There you go. Match your hair.
Thank you.
Charlotte, what is she doing?
Oh shit! These are so cool! How did I look with my sweatpants?
They're actually really cool.
They're so cool. Thanks, Mom. Taking Charlotte for a walk. It's very snowy and very wet. We originally planned on going to the park, but
I think we are still.
I think we are still. There we are. The final decision.
I like your hair.
Oh, thank you.
Is that in preparation for the 17th?
Hello. So we're back home now. We're just getting ready. Pat's in the shower. I'm just doing my makeup. We've decided that we're going to IKEA, which I'm very excited about. We're going to rent a car. We have one of those enterprise car share app things, so we'll just rent a car in the neighborhood. Then we will go to IKEA, and then, like I said, Catherine's coming over tonight for dinner and a dog play date. So I'm gonna go to the LCBO, pick up some wine, and I think we're gonna go to Sherway as well. There's a strap I want for I have the Marc Jacobs snapshot bag, and it's like a colorful one. It has a Playboy bunny strap, which I absolutely love, and that's like obviously why I bought it. I've had it for a few years now though, and there's a checkerboard, black and white checkerboard strap that I also want. So we might go to Nordstrom and Saks to see if they have, If not, it's not the end of the world. But that's kind of the game plan. I'm using right now the Tartelette palette. If you've never used that before, it smells like Count Chocula, and I highly recommend. It's my favorite palette to use specifically because of the smell. Anyways, that's all. So we'll keep you posted as the day goes on. Okay, so this is what I'm wearing today. This is the birthday outfit. I have this little pearly bobbly headband on from Topshop. I got that a while ago. This is the new Uniqlo U kind of princess drop shoulder polo I got just a few weeks ago. It should still be available at Uniqlo, and I'll link my Uniqlo U review video as well in case you guys want to check that out. And then I have on my trusty Levi's cheetah corduroy pants. These are the rib cage fit, I believe in the ankle length, so they're like a 27-inch inseam. They're my favorite pants. I feel like I don't post about them a ton on Instagram or social media or anything, but I wear them like 3 days a week at least. And then these are my new boots that Pat got me. My new little studded Doc Martens. So they're a bit taller than my regular Jadens, which is fun because I love being tall. And they're very cool. I'm super excited about them. And then I'm gonna wear a jacket too, obviously, it's still winter. I'm gonna bring my little Marc Jacobs snapshot bag. Because it's very cute and I haven't used it in a long time. In our days off, I also plan to work more on my puzzle. This is a puzzle I got from Scout here in Toronto. I don't know what the brand is actually. Gallison puzzles. Anyways, I thought that the image of it was super cute, so that's why I bought it, and it's been a pretty enjoyable puzzle to do. I like that there's like things that you can build in it that kind of makes puzzling easier, so you can work towards like making the dog or like the little poster up there, that kind of thing, and then you fill in the gaps afterward. I just recently completed an area wear puzzle that was like super abstract, which was like a little bit more difficult than this puzzle was. I'll insert a photo of it because it was very pretty. But I'm really big into puzzling right now. I'm having a great time doing it. And I mean, when they're so cute, how can you resist? That's like going me outside the mall on the fly. A cute meatball lunch.
Did we do that last year?
I don't think so, but I think I've definitely recorded us being here eating meatballs before. So good though, why wouldn't you?
They didn't have any more veggies.
So Pat got the full beige meal.
Actually, and I said I wanted to eat healthy for lunch. I was like, I wonder if they have salads there.
And then birthday cake to follow. This is gluten-free in case you didn't know it. Dueling vlogs. We almost bought 2 pillowcases and instead we just bought meatballs. There's Pat. He's got an ice cream cake for me.
I wonder what it is.
What's in the backpack?
It's a square package from Dairy Queen. You'll never know.
So we're heading out, we're going thrifting. We've just rented a car and we are going out. I'm very tired right now. I'm in desperate need of a coffee. I don't know if this is like, it's not ideal mood to be in when going thrifting, but I am excited to thrift. I just need an energy boost. So gonna head over to my local coffee shop and get something very strong, basically. But I thought I'd show you guys what I'm wearing right now. My outfit kind of represents my energy level, so it's very chill. I have my Marc Jacobs New York hat on. I have on Pat's vintage hoodie. It's like the nicest fitting hoodie with like the little tear in the neck there, which I'm obsessed with. And then I have on these like little suit trousers that actually, the suit itself is phenomenal. There's like a little blazer with like little chain detailing on the pocket. Obviously I'm not wearing that today, but the pants themselves are great. Pat actually found this suit for me at a thrift store one time and was just like, yeah, like it looks really nice, it's a good price, I'll just buy it, and if it doesn't work out then like it's fine, it's not expensive. And they're actually like the most perfect fitting pants ever. So I'm wearing these. They're great. And then just my Nike Shocks. I'll probably just throw on my big Uniqlo black jacket and maybe my J.W. Anderson disc bag. Anyway, so we are just about to head out, but we'll show you guys maybe a few sneak peeks while we're out, right?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay, great. We'll see you guys soon. Charlotte, what do you think? She's very excited about it. You can't come, I'm sorry. Hello.
It looks a lot nicer in video than it actually is. It's so cold by the water.
It's quite cold. Okay, so what my game plan is I'm gonna go pee first. I'm gonna get a buggy. And I'm gonna really scope through all the racks.
Which you never do.
Which I never do, but I've done
Rebecca's
it
the laziest thrifter. She just goes straight to the shoe section, looks at the size 8 section, and then walks with me to the men's section and kind of just stands beside me and makes me feel uncomfortable and rushed. And then she's like, hey, I guess I'll go check like the women's section. And then she checks and she's like, I'm just not in the mood today.
But I'm in the mood today.
I know.
They have a small shoe section here, like very minimal, but then they have a decent amount of bags. What is this? Oh, I thought he was just pulling out, but he's just reversing into another parking spot. That was confusing, sir.
Burger combos.
Burger combo.
Such an A&W noob.
I know. I never grew up eating it. We always had Wendy's. Aww. My mom and my grandpa, they're at Tim Hortons in Ottawa together. So cute. You must have checked them out of the old folks' home. Escapee.
So how'd you say the first Tilly's went?
We were there for a very long time. We each tried on about 12,000 pieces, and Pat didn't leave with anything, and I left with...
I got the Nike pants.
Oh yeah, Pat left with one pair of Nike pants, and I left with just a few pieces. And now I was like really hungry, which definitely put a damper on the whole mood. Like, I feel like normally I'm able to think a little bit more creatively, but maybe taking away my creativity when it comes to ideas for thrifty outfits was like a good thing, because then I'll buy less risky pieces that I may not actually wear. I don't know. That's the way I'm thinking about it. But I did get a couple little pieces. So we'll see how we make out at the next Tilly's. This one is the one in Mississauga? Etobicoke?
Yeah, Mississauga. Dixie.
But, yeah, so I never have as good of luck as this one. That's where in my last thrift haul I just bought like the 2 drinking glasses. So we'll see how we do. Pat, you usually have good luck at this one, don't you?
In 3 kilometers, use
so.
the left 3 lanes.
Copper drop. Fluffy shoes. So we just left the second Tilly's. There was no luck to be had there. There's a pair of fluffy heels, which you would have seen, that I really quite loved, but they're $40. They're Aldo heels. They're $40. I probably actually wouldn't wear them out. So, I mean, maybe would have once. So I left those, sadly, but if they're like $15, $20, I would have bought them for sure, but not for $40. Now we're gonna quickly whip over to the Value Village close by, and then we have to hurry and take the car back. So we're gonna be quick.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you, Rebecca. Happy birthday to you.
Oh my god, it's so cute! finish. Thank you.
No problem.
So yesterday, Catherine came over for dinner and she brought desserts. So Pat had bought a cake, but we ended up eating Catherine's desserts instead. And so now we're having belated birthday cake. I'm very excited about it. I want to take a photo. How big of a piece do you want?
Not massive, but
Like
not tiny.
a generous helping? Mmm. So good.
Is it ready to eat?
Mm-hmm. A little late on filming, but we're at a greasy spoon. And that's all syrup.
I just don't like the math, but I would.
You're so cute.
What's his name? What's his right there? Izzy.
Izzy. Hi, Izzy. Izzy. Hi, you're so pretty. You're so pretty. You are.
Must be so nice today in the sun. Dinner secure.
What are we having tonight?
Couple gluten-free burritos.
Sure, this side. Oh look! I just got a notification. 1,000 subs.
Cool.
Thanks, guys. So we're here having our 12:26 p.m. breakfast. We just got back from the dog park. We're gonna eat, then get ready, and then potentially go bike around depending on the state of my bike. Bike around the neighborhood, which means I have to not wear flares, or else I'll destroy them in the chain of my bike. Excuse me. And that's all. We're gonna enjoy the weather, and then potentially, depending on how the day goes, we may come back home and then shoot some stuff for my Depop, because I went through the closet last night and pulled a bunch of stuff out. I'm gonna sell it. And that's all. First bike ride of the year. It's a few weeks later now. Pat and I have finally gotten our shit together to show you guys what we bought at the thrift store. Well, Pat is really the one that got our shit together. He got my shit together for me. But we thought we'd show you what we picked up that day when we went to the thrift store. There's not very much of it, so it wasn't worth like another video. So here we are. I'll go first with this item. So this is a little velvet cheetah shirt with like these like orangey peach roses on it. This one's actually a funny story. So when I went to Lee's in Brampton with my mom last time, I saw this shirt, I tried it on, and I was like, okay, well, it doesn't fit quite right, but I really, really like it. And then a few days before Pat and I decided to go back to Lee's, I was thinking about this shirt a lot, and I was like, I'm so stupid for not buying this. Like, even if I just like resell it on my Depop, like somebody will love this. It is like absolutely stunning. And then sure enough, we go in, and the first thing I do is go to like the top section, and there it was. It was still there. So I picked it up, and it's so cute. It's got like this beautiful like big kind of scoop neck. The fabric is just really, really beautiful. But anyways, pick this guy up. Sure.
I only have two things, but these Nike pants I got from the first Lee's we went to. I don't know if you guys can see much of them, but they say they're 34, but they actually fit a little bit snug, and I'm generally a 33 or 34. But they have this like cool Nike plate on the back pocket. They're just like a kind of ACG style hiking pant, but not ACG, but yeah, just some sort of vintage Nike I don't even know. The material's kind of silky.
It's like a almost like a slush pant, but like not really. It's got a side zip pockets here.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah. I actually have another pair of North Face pants that are basically the exact same as these, so I don't really know why I bought these, but they're in such good condition and they're really cool. So I think for $12.99 it was like, I'll definitely get wear out of them. They're a little bit like more slim than I generally wear, but they're still...
A straight leg, more of a straight leg.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah.
I got this cute little tie. It's a random brand, but I just really like the colorway of it. It looks like it's like a pink and red, but in some lights the red almost reflects more of like a deep hot pink with a white stripe, and it's super, super cute. I've tried it on with an outfit so far, but I haven't worn it yet. But I think it's really nice and appropriate for Valentine's Day if I want to hang on to it until then.
The only other thing I got were these docks. They're a half size smaller than I usually wear in docks, but they fit perfect. Maybe just because they're older, they fit different. But they're made in England ones. They're like barely worn at all. Like the sole's like brand new, and inside looks like it's barely been worn. I don't know if you can see. They're so cheap. They're $8.99, which is pretty crazy for like brand new docks. The only thing is that like the toe, it looks like, I don't know if you can see, there's like a bunch of like little scratch holes, which I don't mind. But at first when I saw that, we thought they were super old, but then when you actually kind of examine the sole and stuff, it looks like maybe a cat just went crazy on them, and they also didn't have laces in them, but that's fine, we can buy some online. So yeah, some $9 docks.
Very nice. I got a pair of pants. So these are Gap wide leg pants. They're like a trouser pant. These, funny enough, I've been on the search for these pants for so long. So every once in a while when I go into a Gap store, I used to work at the Gap when I was like 17, so I'm very familiar with their clothing range. And I knew that they made a wide leg, and I knew that they made it in a long length. So anytime I go to the thrift store, I'm always looking for specifically these pants because I wanted like a really long, just like plain black trouser. And I just happened to find them this time. So these are the wide leg in a 4 long. They are just kind of like your regular dress pant, but these are still in really good condition. And because I am a bit taller, if I wear these with like my Jaden platform boots or anything like that, they kind of hit perfectly at the boot. They're not too long. Yeah, I feel like I don't have much else to say about these pants. I was stoked to find them, and I'm stoked to have them. And lastly, which I think this is the coolest piece of my haul, at least. This is a maxi faux leather jacket. The entire time I thought this was a leather jacket. I even like smelled it in the store. I was like, oh yeah, it's leather.
Right before we started filming.
Yeah, Pat was just like, Pat's like, oh, is this leather? And I was like, yeah. And he like looked at the tag. He's like, it's 100% polyurethane. I was like, what?
Is this real leather?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
100% poly.
Polyurethane?
Yeah.
It's fake leather?
Yeah.
I thought it was real leather the entire time. Anyways, it's still good either way, but it's this like maxi length faux leather jacket with this like massive split in the back. It just fits me really well. It's belted. It's kind of like a trench coat vibe.
I think also to show them.
Yeah, I'll show you guys. Well, you would have seen it in the cutaways anyways, because I tried it on in the thrift store. This jacket actually looks really good with the Gap wide leg pants too, which I tried it on in the cutaways at the thrift store with. That's how I do. But yeah, this is my last piece. I haven't worn this yet. Obviously the tags are still on, but I am excited to. My only thing with this is because it's such like a statement, like...
Sorry.
It's like a... it's like a... I swear to God.
They can't crack anymore.
Okay, good. It's like a statement jacket. It's like a lot of like leather. It's not like something you can just throw on with any outfit. I feel like you have to be...
This gap is very funny between us.
I feel like it has to be a little bit more intentional with how you wear the jacket. And it's not just something that you can throw on with every outfit.
Would you? It is.
No, I mean, I tried it on with a couple outfits and it just felt like very overwhelming. Yeah. I feel like it has to be planned into the outfit. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed seeing what we picked up at the thrift store, as well as enjoyed watching our birthday weekend vlog.
Your birthday.
My birthday weekend vlog. And we hope to see you in the next video. Stay safe and stay inside, everyone.